okay?
Yeah.
There were 7 of us Duckworth kids, and I'm the youngest. We grew up on Brooks Street. Matter of fact, I was born at 13 Brook Street in 19, never mind. And two of us were born on Brook Street. The others, my parents lived on Maple Street and Maple Court. And so the 7 children were born between Maple Court, Maple Street, and Brook Street. Mm-hmm. My mother and father came to Maynard from England. And the reason they ended up here is because when they were coming across, my father was sailing for the Cunard, so he came over as a chief steward on the ship, and my mother came over by herself, and she got very, very sick. And 2 people, Samuel and Sarah Parker, took care of her on the trip. And they became great friends, and that's why my mother and father moved to Maynard, because Sam and Sarah Parker lived on Summer Street, and they became our grandparents, because we had nobody in this country but our mother and father. So it was wonderful. And I don't know what you want to know.
Have you lived in Maynard your whole life?
I lived in Maynard until I got married in 1958, and then I moved away for a few years.
Where did you move to?
Well, originally to California.
Oh, wow.
And then up to Washington State, and then back to California, etc. We moved 11 times in 10 years, and I didn't come back to Maynard until 2008, which was 50 years after I left.
Oh, wow.
But in the meantime, I did come back occasionally for weddings and so on, and my parents are buried in Glenwood Cemetery. I came back for their funerals, and I never really lost touch with Maynard, because my best friend grew up here in Maynard with me, and we were friends forever, and she now lives up in New Hampshire.